It was already one of the best quest mods ever created, but from yesterday to be precise, it is absolutely the best quest mod available for Skyrim on the Nexus. We are talking about Vigilant, of course, and this is Shinji72. Hi guys, and welcome back to a very special episode of Skyrim Watch. So, what's the big news about Vigilant? Well, let's say the mod had a little problem. Yes, no voice acting, and worse, this mod was created by a Japanese modder, VICN, and so unless you spoke Japanese, you had to rely on a very poorly implemented Google machine translation. It was a really sad situation. We waited for almost 2 years, but finally someone did it. Not just a proper English translation of the mod, but also the voices.
To the northeast of the island, there's a large sewer leading to the prison tower in the city. You may want to try crawling through it.
Newcomer, you're so full of life.
Since the Army of Order illuminated it from the west, this part of Oblivion changed. It's like a world in twilight, on the brink of death.
Your black soul has finally reached Sithis. Welcome, our new sibling.
But a nice old lady was very kind to us. She gave us this house, and sometimes she brings me sweets.
Me? I'm Rada, a Glenmoral witch.
You really enjoy killing. You are like a child tearing legs off of insects.
I am tending the bonfire. Those leech monsters fear it.
But let me tell you a bit more about the hero of this story. Her name is Aelarr. She's a girl from Slovenia. There were a few people trying to come up with an English Vigilant translation, but she was the only one to get it done, and funnily enough, without speaking Japanese. Look what she wrote by herself. A little disclaimer first, I don't actually speak Japanese. Please don't run away just yet. Basically, she used different translation tools and compared the results, made some educated guess, did some research, and perhaps sold her soul to Molag Bal.
Your wish is granted.
Molag Bal robs the person even of the peace of their death.
In the end, a few months ago, she came up with a very good English translation of Vigilant, which, considering she didn't know the original languages and the huge amount of dialogue lines, and there are also some books into Vigilant, I think it's a pretty remarkable achievement.
Johann, you have served me well. Let's hear your final wish.
Gladly. You can rely on me, my lord.
But it didn't stop there. With the help of voice actors from all over the world, she created something which was not even included in the original Japanese mod. The voice acting.
Giovanni is looking for Campanera. His precious Campanera. Where is she?
Do you remember our first encounter, Lena? The sky was red, like here.
I'm looking for my family's graves, but I can't find them.
So we have a Slovenian translating a Japanese mod without knowing the language, and then leading an international team to voice acting it completely. As I said, remarkable.
Exactly. I killed you. I killed innocents in the name of Stendar. Don't look at me like this. Please. I beg you.
The mythic era will not be over.
I'm preparing medicine. I make my living with alchemy.
But after all, everything in Vigilant is remarkable. VICN, the creator of Vigilant, did it all alone. Usually a mod of this scale would be a team effort, or at least would use some asset taken from other modders. But this is not the case here. Every creature, every armor, every texture which is not from vanilla has been created by VICN itself. It's rightfully called the Dark Souls in Skyrim because of the general mood, because of the boss fights. But to be fair, is also very deep into the Elder Scroll lore. I had to do some research about the Alessian Empire to understand better what was going on, and you will find many of the characters of whom you have read about in the Elder Scrolls book, like Vernacus here.
Welcome, Vigilant of Stendar. Once again, my name is Vernacus. I am the Bane of Kine! You humiliated me before, but now I will repay you 100-fold!
Vigilant is remarkable just for the sheer quantity. It's divided into 4 chapters, each of one as a standalone would be one of the best quest mod available in the Nexus for Skyrim. And the last chapter, the 4th chapter, is big as a Bethesda official DLC. But then it's not just the quantity, it's the quality of the content you will find. Every chapter is completely different in the mood, in the atmosphere, in the gameplay even from the others. And then there are the stories. You will meet a lot of people, some of them good, some of them bad, but you will realize soon enough that there are a lot of grey area here. There is often a lot more than meets the eyes, and sometimes you will be able to see these people's past, and maybe to avoid to make the same mistakes, or maybe not. Maybe you will listen to Moloch Ball.
Orke, God of life and death, we entrust to you Martha, who has finished her life's journey much too soon.
Every dream comes to an end. Even dreams that no longer need their dreamer cannot escape this fate. Well, let us finish this.
So, with yesterday's English translation and voice acting, the best quest mod, in my opinion, for Skyrim is available to everyone. And I'm really so happy about that, and there is only one thing that makes me more happy, and is that VICN is working on another mod of the same scale, divided into 4 chapters as well. This mod is called Glamouril, and if Vigilant is a kind of mix between Skyrim and Dark Souls, Glamouril will be a kind of mix between Skyrim and Bloodborne. I will put a link down below to the alpha stage of this mod, and now I know also that when it will come out, possibly we will have a quick translation made by Aelarr, our Slovenian friend. Thank you for watching, that was all for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe. This was Shinji72. Thank you again. See you next for the next video. Bye.